Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Previously, the Professor and Luke make their way successfully to Reinhold Manor, where they meet Lady Dahlia. But before they can start talking, a loud noise startles Lady Dahlia's cat, Claudia, who runs off. The Professor and Luke are now forced to find the missing feline. In other words, nothing of note happened last time except more puzzles. And to that end, I actually noticed something after I finished recording previously. If I go into our case here, and look at the index for puzzles, I saw that, I'm missing puzzles 18 and 19. Which is alarming to me. I missed 2 puzzles somewhere. That makes me very sad, but I'm not going to be that picky, and besides, I'm suspecting that Lady Riddleton lady who was mentioned might let me play puzzles I missed. I'm not too concerned, though, that said, I would really like to finish the painting in and gizmos. Ooh. Maybe I could do with just having a brief look around, you know? We'll see. There's 1 hint coin. That's nice. I'm not getting too much else, and I'm scared to click anywhere near that cat. Speaking of near the cat, corner? Oh, thank God. Right. We'll leave the cat be for now. I need to go look for more puzzles. Oh? Oh, look, Professor! I found a hidden puzzle! Hidden was right. I would not... Wow, okay. Number 111? Oh, how many others have I missed then? Alright. One of the 4 shapes below has 1 less match than the rest of them. Yeah, that would be the triangle. While studying these 4 small shapes, your friend approaches you with a riddle. I'm thinking of something that is necessary for human life. It appears in just about every house you've ever visited and decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around. What am I thinking of? Move 1 match in the picture to form your answer to your friend's puzzle. Okay, my first thought is water. Water is needed for human life, and in every house you've ever visited. And yeah, it decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around. That would be... That definitely would evaporate the water, but... So, if I look at it one way, it looks kind of like a tower. And the other way, it looks like a stake. Necessary for human life in every home. A bed, perhaps. No. Sleep is necessary. Much to my immense displeasure, but... A bed? You don't need a bed to sleep in. To sleep. Decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around. Is it light? I imagine you could live for a while in the complete darkness, but you'd eventually turn into Gollum. 1 match? Really? Oh! I think it's food. Okay, the one on the end there looks like a D, and the middle 2 are clearly O's. How do I make the leftmost square look like an F? Um? Well, that looks like an A. I need it to look like a F. Flood. No. Huh. Alright, give me a moment, I'm working this out. Well, I could certainly say wood? Wood, like, build a fire? Appears in just about every house you've ever visited? Sure. Decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around. That, I'm not too sure of. I wouldn't say wood is necessary for human life when you've got enough other technology. Though I could definitely spell wood. Okay, I don't want to use a hint coin, because I think I've solved what I need to do. No matter what I try, I can't figure out how to make this leftmost square turn into an F for food. So I'm going to give it a bit of a shot. And try and say wood. Right? Yeah? Wood? Wood. Necessary for human life? Sure, you could argue it. In just about every house you've ever visited? Yeah, of course, it's a common building material. Decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around? Not sure on that one. Unless you have a termite problem. No, I'm double thinking it. I don't want to go with wood. I don't. You know what? I don't mind losing the carrots just to find out to be sure. Is it wood or is it not?
I think I've got it.
I expected that. Sure.
Oh, I was sure I had
You probably
it.
have this in your own home as well. A little bit of it disappears every day. Of course, depending on the household, a lot can disappear in one day too. It's totally food. It's totally food. But how do I... See, if I make it like that, well, that makes an A. Aoud. That's not nothing. Okay, if I move that back and I move this, let's get rid of the other line. Oh, that's an E. Eud. I don't know how to make a food. Could it be... Hold on. Stupid idea. Could it be hood? Hood. Is that anything? No. What do I do? Oh! Okay, I think I worked it out. Let me just make sure it's in a good position. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be it, right?
Well, here's my guess.
Yeah!
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
That's right, the answer is food. Make sure you visit the grocery store before you run out of snacks. I wish all puzzles were this easy. Screw you! Well, I'm still on the hunt for 2 more missing puzzles, so one moment, I'll keep looking. Oh! Hit coin, awesome. Oh! Goodness, that was so fast I didn't even read what she said. I think she said, I've got a puzzle for you. Well, I found one of them. Awesome, and this one's easy, I think. Oh, matchsticks. Great. As you can see, what we've got here is some trash and a dustpan made of matchsticks. Can you move 2 matchsticks to change the picture so the dustpan is holding the trash? Yeah? I assume it needs to be the same shape then. If I move this down here, and this right like this, well, that's a very misshapen dustpan now, isn't it? It's not quite the same shape. So clearly there needs to be a handle right here, I think. Coming out this way, or, well... I need to use what I've been given now, don't I? Could I do diagonal? I'm not too sure on that one. Is this anything? No, the handle's on the wrong side now. So what if I made this the handle? Oh, I see it. Surely that's correct. Surely. I hope it's not too stingy with the... Ah, thank God. Right.
Another puzzle solved.
That's correct. Do your part to keep Saint Mystere clean. Easy. Oh yes, it's just as I suspected. The first time I laid eyes on you, I knew you were a man who knows puzzles. A hand-woven rug. Okay, I think rugs are stupid. Only stuffy adults like rugs. I may be an adult, but I'm not stuffy. Now, have you seen Puzzle 19 anywhere nearby, miss? Raring to try another puzzle? Oh, nothing gets my heart racing like a passionate man. Unfortunately, I don't have any good puzzles right now, but do check back later. Fair enough. Dang. Well, I'm onto something here. If we found 18 here, I need to find 19 nearby. I'll keep up the hunt. Oh? Not even the Layton mobile could. You would call it the Layton mobile. Could make it across the river, huh? But of course, much as I adore the contraption, it is just a car after all. Luke, our little exchange has reminded me of a wonderful puzzle about cars. Oh? Why don't you give it a try? Yeah! Hello. Oh, I know what this is! I love this one! Ooh! The Laytonmobile, the professor's pride and joy, is stuck behind several other cars trying to exit a crowded parking lot. Things are so tight, though, that each car can only move forward and backward with respect to the direction it's currently facing. Use your stylus to direct traffic and guide the professor's red car to the exit. Dude, I had a toy like this as a little kid. That had a bunch of cards that showed you how to arrange little plastic pieces. I'd play it for hours. Nice. I see the game's challenging me to find a minimum set of movements, but I'll try my best to get it done quickly. Let's see. Let's try that. That's certainly made... Need to free up space. Here. To that end, I should... Huh. Let's try moving both these over. And that lets me move this down here, which lets me move both these over. Can move that up. This gets to the right, clearing up a lot of space to my left. And now from here... Probably get a smidge more room this way if I move that. I don't know why I would need to, though. Okay, we're definitely gridlocked. Crap. Alright, see you in a bit. Aha! I was really close. So that took 27 turns.
Here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
Good job clearing out traffic. Now try to solve this puzzle again in the fewest number of movements possible. If you're really good, you should be able to do so in 14 moves. Well, fie on me. Well, that takes care of the puzzle, but I wonder when I'll be able to get back to my automobile. A gizmo piece. Wonderful. I'm glad I checked around. Oh, I'm really glad I checked around. Hello. I'm checking everything. That's 2. Oh, I looked at Layton and Luke. Oh, the drawbridge is back up. That bridge appears to be the only way out of St. Mystere. It seems that we're confined to this town for the moment. Oh my. And to make matters worse, it seems no one can find the crank to lower the bridge. Well then, my boy, all we can do is wait. Let us attend to our business in the village. How reasonable. You could swim across, but it'd be terribly cold. That I don't doubt. Ah, someone in the trees? If I were a coin, I'd hide in the trees. Are you saying you want to go home, then? No. Anything else with the car? You never know? No. Very well, I think I've had it. We've done all we need to do. I hope. Let's go check in on the little kitty, Claudia. Professor, there she is. Quickly then, use the fish bones. Here, Claudia. Come here, girl. Meow. Meow. We've done it, Professor. Here she comes. Excellent. Now we can head back to Reinhold Manor. Meow. Chapter 2 complete. Huzzah! That was oddly anticlimactic. Having successfully caught Claudia, Professor Layton and Luke decide to head back to Reinhold Manor. Are you becoming accustomed to moving around and investigating Saint Mystere? Here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from their location in town as the story progresses. But there's no need to worry. Most of the unsolved puzzles are sent to Granny Riddleton's shack in the village square. What do you mean, most? Visit often to track down puzzles you passed up and work toward completing every puzzle in the game. You know what? I'm gonna have faith that this game isn't too big a butt. I have faith. I have faith. Nothing is permanently missable, right? All right. Something doesn't seem quite right, Professor. Professor, oh, it's simply awful. Come quickly, please. What's the matter, Matthew? If you're worried about the cat, we've brought her back safe and sound. Oh, well, Madame will be very happy to hear that. But this is no time to worry about a cat. Just hurry upstairs, right this way, please. Oh! It's Chelmy! Yeah, I know that dude. He was oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he was in the crossover game right at the very start. Cool. I completely forget what voice I gave him. So you're the famous Professor Layton, then? The name's Chelmy. Inspector Chelmy. I'm the inspector on this case. Well, I'd hardly call it a case. If this is about Claudia, we've brought her back safe and sound. Oh, Claudia, my baby. Mama missed you so much. Meow. What's this cat doing here? Why on earth would you bring an animal into a crime scene? Have some sense. We were out when this crime took place and don't know what's going on. Could you please fill us in? There's been a murder, Professor. A man was killed here. What? Who was murdered? The victim was a resident of this address, one Simon Reinhold. Simon was... Oh, that stupid buttface? Yeah, okay, good riddance. I hated him. Approximately 2 hours ago, I received a report that a man had collapsed at Reinhold Manor. Upon arrival at the scene, it was apparent to me that Simon was already dead. I see. And the cause of death? I'm currently conducting an investigation to look into it. I'll just let you know right now, Mr. Layton, I'm looking at you as a potential suspect as well. The rest of the details concerning this investigation are classified. Speaking of the details, who placed the call to the authorities? Are your ears clogged? You deaf? Didn't I just tell you those details are classified, Alright everyone, I'll be taking statements from each of you in the other room. Come in one by one. Let me make this clear. Under no circumstances is anyone to leave until I've talked to everyone. Well, I feel right at home. I love it when murders happen. Cool. Anything new here? Now that people aren't standing around blocking the scenery, I mean. Well, what do you have to say? Imagine a murder in this very house. It brings a chill to my spine, it does. You're a detective, are you not? Do hurry and find that monster that did this. My good sir, I am no detective, but I agree that your concerns are certainly warranted. No one is safe until that criminal is behind bars. My sentiments exactly. I just don't understand it. Simon could be snide, but he wasn't the type to be hated. If the criminal was after my brother's fortune, I could very well be this fiend's next target. You have a point. If we narrow the motive to stealing the Reinhold fortune, there are a few potential suspects. Good gracious, you don't think I'd do something like this now? Simon and I got along very well, I'll have you know. He wasn't very close with Augustus, though. You know, all this talk of families has me contemplating a puzzle I once heard. What a smooth transition. 6 brothers have gathered around a table to eat dinner. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the siblings directly above and below him in age, and can't be seated next to either of them. Also, brothers 3 and 5 got into an argument the other day and refused to sit next to each other. The eldest brother, brother 1, has already sat down at the big table and is waiting on the others to start eating. Can you find a seating arrangement that will keep everyone from fighting with each other? Okay. Above and below in age. Got it. So 1 can't sit next to 2, but you can't sit next to 6, right? I see no reason why you couldn't sit next to 6. Okay. I think that might be the crux that might get people hung up on this. So let's try this. So 3 and 5 are fighting, right? Let's put 3 here. Then there's 2. Then 5. Then 4. Oh! Nope, 4 is sitting right next to 5. That won't work. Okay, and 5 won't sit next to 6, so I've already failed. Then, we'll try this. Hey! Alright. 3 and 5 are not sitting with each other, so that's good. 1 is near 5 and 3, that's perfect. 3 is near 1 and 2. Ah! No! Crap. No, that doesn't work either. Unless... No, wait, that's way worse! Oh no! Alright. Maybe this way? Wait. Oh. Oh? Okay, 3 and 5 are not next to each other. 1, 3 and 5 are good. 5 is good with 1 and 2. 2 is good with 5 and 4. 4 is good with 2 and 6. 6 is good with 4 and 3. I did it.
Well, here's my guess.
That was easy.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Good job. Sit the boys as shown and there shouldn't be any trouble. The mirror image of the seating arrangement is also a valid answer. Finally, a meal in peace. Oh yes, so that's the answer. Thank you for clearing up that puzzle, but we're still no closer to finding Simon's killer. I assure you I had nothing to do with it, so please go out and find the real murderer. Of course. I understand your position. It appears I am a suspect too. I'll find out what I can. Well, how about Matthew then? What do you have to say for yourself? Matthew, did you notice any strange characters around the manor at the time of the incident? Not a soul, I'm afraid. I didn't even know about Master Simon until Inspector Chelmy showed up. And where is Simon's body now? I didn't see this, but I was told that the inspector carried the body out shortly after arriving. I see. Well, it looks like for the moment we are without a lead on this case. Oh, but you know I found this in the room where Master Simon's body was discovered. You removed an object from the crime scene? What is this? I'm sorry to say I have no idea, but I thought it might be a clue, so I made sure to hold on to it. Matthew, why? Amazing. It's a cog so small that one could search the room and miss it. Look, it has an engraving. A small cog. Now that you mention it, I know a puzzle about an object that almost fits that description. What? Are you joking? A puzzle at a time like Okay, now that someone actually brought it up, it's really weird. Alright. Someone, a dear close family member, just got murdered. And we're suspects. Let's talk about puzzles. Oh man. You are holding an 8-pointed shape with a red dot on it. If you hold the shape so that the red dot is in the position shown in diagram A, then flip it over, you'll see a black dot is depicted below. Ah. Alright. Now assume you are holding the shape as shown on the left side of diagram B. Where will the black dot be when you flip the shape over? Draw a circle around where you think the black dot should go. Alright. And it does say I can click submit, so... Right, so... Please redraw your circle. That's fine. So, A's there, and B's there. Or, no, opposite. So if you flip it upside down... The red dot would be right here, on the back side of this. Right? The red dot would be right here, if I'm understanding how this is portrayed correctly. So, how to say this? What's going on in my head? Okay, let's assume the top is north. No, how would be the... Okay, I'll just show it. So the red dot's here, meaning the black dot on this diagram, go there, would be here, I think? I think the black dot would be... No, it would not. It would be here. For sure, the black dot would be here. Absolutely, the black dot would be here. Okay, so if I... Let's pretend the top diagram shows the red dot at the bottom. Meaning, the red dot would be at the bottom, meaning it would be here, like that. So if I move the red dot mentally right here, one to the left, and I flip it upside down so it's here now, the black dot would be here, would be one to the right. So I think... it would be here... Oh, man. If I could see it as a 3D object, this would be so easy, but because I'm relying on 2D drawings, my brain is doing cartwheels. Ah! Okay, No, it would be right here. It would be right here, I think. Oh, my brain hurts.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Oh, I'm so dumb. When it gets flipped upside down, the red dot would move to here. I think the black dot's right here then. I think it's right there. Now that I thought it twice, okay.
There we go.
What? Oh no! I'm so dumb!
I suppose I thought wrong.
Okay. I wish I could... You know what? Time to bust out the personal memo. Yeah. Wait. How does that make sense? Really? The black dot would show up where the red dot was on this one? But didn't I try that already? I swear I once tried that. Didn't I? Okay. So this time I don't think I checked that yet. Okay. I think it's that one.
That should do it.
Aha! Memo saved the
Critical
day.
thinking is the key to success.
I should do that more. That's right. Take a look at the diagram for the answer. The black dot's position when A faces forward. The black dot's position when A faces backward. Rotate A to make B. Yes, that's what I did mentally. When B faces backward, the black dot is on the lower right. Wait. Wait, whoa! I was imagining things completely differently from what that diagram is showing, but I still arrived at the correct answer. What? Alright, I won't question this. My apologies, but I'm afraid I don't know anything that would aid your investigation. Not at all. This small gear is more than enough for us to go on. But I do wonder why you're giving this to us. I believe you are a good man, Professor. I'm confident you will put the whole of this puzzle together. I appreciate the vote of confidence, Matthew. It seems Chelmy's back. Hello. I assume you want to question us in puzzle form. Is this everyone who was present at the site of the crime? I believe we are missing Ramon, sir. Ramon? Where is he and what on earth is he doing? Matthew, fetch Ramon at once. To be honest, Madame, thinking on it, I've not seen Ramon for a few hours now. What? Don't tell me he was taken as well. No, hold on a moment. He's a suspect too. Perhaps he fled the scene of his crime. Where could he be at a time like this? What if the murderer got Ramon too? I hope it's not that, Satan dude. He seemed more like the harmless, Snidely Whiplash, Dick Dastardly, Dr. Doofenshmirtz type. If he's an actual murderer, that's a bit threatening, honestly. Anything else to say, gentlemen? Hey, where did Lady Dahlia go? I believe Madame has retired to the adjoining room to relax on her own. She's a strong woman, but it's only natural she'd need to rest after a terrible event like this. Very well then. Would you please let her know that I have something I'd like to talk to her about? But of course, Professor, please wait here. Lady Dahlia might act like an ice queen, but I guess even she was shaken by today's events. Luke, if you wish to ever become a true gentleman, you'll need to start showing a little more sensitivity. Oh, of course, Professor. I apologize. That was wrong of me. Madame will see you now. Just head back through that doorway on the left. Oh, well, okay then. Poor Simon, murdered right here. I'm absolutely terrified. Bring this criminal to justice, I beg you. Very well. Let's move forward. Well, hello. Don't mind me, just gonna snoop. Aha. In the drawer? In the chair. How about the pot? What a lovely vase. Whoa, better make sure I don't knock that over. This entire garden is visible from this window. Those are some posh curtains. Okay. She's probably blocking the coin. The third coin. Lady Dahlia, I have a deep suspicion this murder is connected to the mystery of the golden apple. What? It's too early to say for sure, but I think that it's highly probable the two matters are linked. And you think that Ramon is somehow involved in all this? Potentially, yes. However, as of yet, we don't have enough information to draw any solid conclusions. I see. If that's the case, I have a request for you, Professor. Find Ramon and bring him back here to me. It sickens me that I am being considered a suspect in this brutal crime. I must prove my innocence at once. As you wish, Lady Dahlia. We will ask around town to see what we can find. I appreciate your help, Professor. Well then, I'll be awaiting the good news in the parlor. Wow, that was a brief chapter. Neat. Save your progress? No, thank you. Aha! I have free reign. Oh, the kindly old lady. Huh. Look at this picture. What is it, Professor? Oh, isn't that Lady Dahlia? She's holding a baby. That baby must be Baron Reinhold's daughter, then. Flora was her name, wasn't it? Gosh, what a cute baby. Lady Dahlia hasn't changed much, has she? You know, Luke, they say true beauty never ages. I suppose so, Professor. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. Alarm bells are ringing in my head. So it's hard to gauge the age of current, present-day Flora from that portrait we saw in the entrance. But when you have someone remark that someone hasn't aged in, what, like 15 or so years at all? I'm thinking like vampire or something. Maybe she's already using the power of the golden apple or something. But even so, it makes me wonder. Maybe we can ask Lady Dahlia about it. Ah. Aha, third coin. I think that's everything. Very well, let's retreat. Hello, Chelmy. By the way, Mr. Layton, I hear you're something of a puzzle connoisseur. This puzzle was popular in London when I left. Wonder if you have what it takes to solve it. I'd be delighted to. 5 suspects. 5 suspects are called into police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements. A says one of the 5 of us is lying. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. C says, I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. D, don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. E, all 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. The police only want to release the suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go? Oh, I'm in trouble. So I've seen similar questions to this, and it's like... You're supposed... Like, one of the lineup is supposed to say... No. The version of this I've seen is that all the people asked, profess that they weren't killers, but one person tries to shift blame onto the others, and that's your clue that they're the killer. But this is entirely different from that. So where do I begin? With process of elimination, I would say that E, all 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars, can probably be dismissed out of hand because it's paradoxical. If she was telling the truth, that they're all liars, then her statement would be false, and she would really mean that they're all truth tellers? Yeah, so we can at least count E as being a liar. Oh Christ, what do I do? Alright, see you in like an hour once I figure this out. One moment. So here's my thought. We know for a fact that E is a liar. It's impossible for all of them to be liars, I think. One of them has to be correct. So, at base level, that means that one of the 5 of us is lying. One of the 5 of us is lying. Can't be true, because her statement says false, which means he's wrong. Leaving the... No, wait. Oh, I am not explaining this well. Oh, my head hurts. You know what? I'm just gonna use a hint coin. That's what they're there for. This puzzle might look like a big mess at first, but it's fairly simple when all is said is done. Take E, for example, who says everyone's lying. If she is actually telling the truth, then her statement becomes a lie and she must be ruled out. Yep, E's a liar for sure. That's exactly what I reasoned. Okay, hint coin number 2. Let's rule out another couple of suspects. If A's statement is true, then 3 other people should be saying the same thing as A. This is not the case, so A is a liar. If B is telling the truth, 2 other suspects should say the same thing as B. Once again, this is not the case, so B must be lying. So it's either 3 or 4 you're saying. Okay. We know A, B, and E are all liars, leaving C or D. C. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. Well, from what we know so far, that's absolutely true. Meanwhile, at a minimum, but we don't know for sure about the 4th possible person between these 2. It's reasonable to think, then, that one of these 2 must be telling the truth, since C and D aren't saying the same thing as each other. One is incorrect and lying. Now D says, don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. I want to say D has it correct. Because we know for a fact that C and D are not saying the same thing as each other. That means it's impossible that there are only 3 liars, as we've already ruled out 3 people as for sure being liars, so it can't be 3. Meaning, the police only want to release suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go? The answer is 1.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical
Thanks for the
thinking is
nudge,
key
hint
to
coins.
success.
Whew. That's right. Every suspect accused of different number of people. If anyone was telling the truth, it had to be the one suspect, no more, no less. The only suspect whose statement fits that condition is D. Looks like he's a free man now. I suppose I should have given you a tougher puzzle to solve. You do best to use that brain of yours to find that golden apple everyone is a buzz about. Another foot. Cool. How about you, Dahlia? Pardon me, but we happened upon an adorable picture of you and your daughter Flora a moment ago. I beg your pardon? The picture of you holding a baby, the one that sits in the next room. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never had any children. Wha-ha-ha? Huh? My apologies, madame. I must have been mistaken. At any rate, time is of the essence here. Go find Ramon and bring him back, would you? If that's not Lady Dahlia in the photograph, then who on earth could it be? I think we'd do well to ask the butler a few questions. Perhaps he can clear this up for us. Anything to add, Dahlia? That is very odd. Huh. Interesting. Let's leave. There he is. Ah, Matthew, do you have a moment? Certainly, sir. How can I help you? It's about the picture of Lady Dahlia upstairs, the one of her holding a small child. Oh, yes, about that old picture. That's not Lady Dahlia, I'm afraid. It's a picture of Baron Reinhold's former wife. But I certainly understand why you would mistake one for the other. They were virtually identical in their appearance, their gesture, and even in the way they moved. Huh, twins. Huh. So that photo isn't of Lady Dahlia, but of an earlier wife of the Baron. Wow, imagine finding someone who looks that much like you. What are the odds? Is there a chance the two were relatives of one another? I've never heard anything to suggest as much, sir. It just happened one day. The Baron arrived home and at his side was Lady Dahlia. I'm sorry to say that's all I really know about the matter. Really? Weird. Not at all. You've been most helpful. Thank you, Matthew. How odd. The more I hear, the stranger the whole affair starts to sound. Huh. Yeah, that's a mystery, all right. Flora Reinhold. Interesting. Anything else, Matthew? If there's anything I can do to aid your investigation, please don't hesitate to ask, sir. Thank you, Matthew. Huh. Well, on that cliffhanger note, probably a good time to end things, but first... run button. Let's check our progress. Let's add some new gizmos. Another leg, a foot. Oh, the body. And another leg. Well... we might only be missing like 3 or 4 more pieces. Maybe. Not certain. Huh. That's coming along very nicely. How about the inn? I wonder if Layton's happiness will go up or down with a rug. Oh. Interesting. Layton's happiness did not increase at all. Interesting. How about now? He is very fond of handmade things. Well, I guess once we have absolutely everything, we'll be able to settle this. Fair enough. Now let's try that painting. I'll give an actual solid shot at it this time. So, I'd say that could be the other way around. Yeah, the light coming from above? That seems kinda makes sense. How about a corner piece? Oh, it's darker. It still kind of has the... Ooh. Now this does not match up with this window frame right here. Okay, so maybe it's another corner. I would assume it'd go like this, maybe. Well, maybe it lines up if we... No, not this corner either. It would have to be the top. Oh, that doesn't make too much sense, now does it? Maybe it is this one. And I'm missing one. Well, let's use this corner for now. Makes most sense to me, at least. Maybe. Now how's this? How does this fit in? And just like a jigsaw, I assume I can match up the proportions of the... Oh, it's not a corner piece, so... Fit like that? No. No, it doesn't quite fit like that. Or that. Or... Aha! That lines up. Well, the art in the background does, but the pieces do not. Fine. How about this last piece? Definitely a corner piece. The tan kind of matches this tan right here, so... Wait. Would this match? No, it does not. Well, I am out of ideas. Yeah, I have nothing. It is a bad idea to even attempt it right now. Oh well. So looking at our mysteries, we certainly have the golden apple, the overarching mystery. the strange noise that spooked Claudia, the missing crank. We did find the tiny cog, but it's plural. We might find more. This may be related to the missing crank. Maybe if someone's been pilfering a crank and cogs, maybe someone is building something. And then there's the enigmatic Lady Dahlia, the second wife of the late Baron. What's the story with the first, and what's going on with Flora? Where is Flora right now, and why was she not going to be part of the discussion of divvying up the Baron's will? Wouldn't she have some sort of interest in the golden apple? Hard to say. Well, certainly been given a lot to stew on. It's nice to see Chelmy. I want to learn more about him, actually. Oh, I wonder if we'll ever go down into the basement. Huh. Well, I'm Zephyr the Jester. There's been more of Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.